Hello everyone and welcome to Big Talk live here on Global Television, reaching you from the nation's capital, where we take a look at big political issues and developments in the country. As you all know, the Vice President is representing Nigeria at the United Nations General Assembly, where he spoke extensively about what the world should respond to the current African needs and the country needs. I will bring in that reaction of the Vice President at the United Nations on the program tonight. We'll also be delving into the issues of the All Progressive Grand Alliance Party, ABGA, where it seems all is not well settled within the party, as Chief Njoku is still claiming and persisting that he is the chairman of the party from the convention in Owerri in 2019 that elected him as the party national chairman. And despite all of these controversies, he is still insisting that he is the chairman. He has been trying to establish his legitimacy as the national chairman of ABGA, even when he is facing a whole lot of rejection by the current party executive. Njoku is claiming that by Sly Ezokenwa, the newly elected national chairman of ABGA, is not the real chairman. His status as the national chairman is still insisting. And joining us tonight to discuss the current state of affairs and the potential consequences of the ABGA crisis. I'm being joined by the National Vice Chairman, North Central, Honorable Abdulaziz Ariko. Thanks so much, Honorable, for joining us on the program tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Give us an understanding, because we've seen Njoku insisting that he is the chairman, because by all indication is quoting that 2019, there was a convention in Owerri that elected him the chairman, and he's still holding brief from that convention and insisting that he's a chairman. Does it look that there's any legitimate order compelling him to be the chairman of your party? Give us an understanding, please.
Thank you for having me. Well, the very first thing I want to let the world know today is the Njoku group. This is not the first time they surface in the political arena of Anambra State. We have seen several issues in this way. Once it is 4 years, they always surface. And this is what is happening right away. In the first place, we all agreed that Dr. Ozompo Ikeoye was the national chairman of ABGA before that 2019 convention, whether in Owerri or in Oka. Then, if he is the national chairman, and everybody agreed, even the Edoze Njoku group, then he has the power. He's the only him that have that authority by the constitution of ABGA to approve convention in any way. Let the Edoze Njoku and cohort provide the document sent to the INEC for the convention.
Of the 2019 convention?
2019 convention.
So you are saying that there was no convention?
There was no convention. We knew them. There was no convention. Is there any, prior to the convention, 21 or 14 days notice to the INEC himself for the notification of convention in Owerri or anywhere by the so-called Edoze Njoku or by Dr. Victor Ikoye? The
so are you saying that
convention was held in Noka, and the INEC recognized the Victor Ikoye, accepted the notification of convention in Owerri, in Noka. Okay. So where did the Owerri surface as convention? It does not exist, just like as my former national chairman used to say. Edoze Njoku and his cohort does not exist. That is just the answer to the question.
All right, before we delve deep into the issues, give us the background of your party. Because the name Njoku maybe is very familiar with, so while some people said, who are the founders of the party? Is he familiar with the Njoku that we know to be one of the founding fathers of ABGA? Give us an understanding about that foundation, and probably on what ground is he standing to insist that he's the chairman? Because even as we speak to you, INEC is recognizing him as the chairman. We do not know what has compelled INEC to recognize him as the chairman. That's the reason why we're trying to make this clarification.
Of course, you are very right. If you go to the website of INEC, you see the clause there by court order. And court does not make any national chairman as in the political party of Nigeria. It goes by through convention.
Convention of the party.
So there is no way court can make anyone as a national chairman. If you think it's for ABGA today, tomorrow might be another party. Somebody will jump from anywhere and become national chairman through the court order. And the same court
But
order.
INEC does not work on isolation. It means that there is something that they have presented to INEC and INEC is obeying.
No. That is where everybody got it wrong. Till today, we are asking the INEC, leading by Professor Mahmoud Yacob, give us the details of the court order you are recognizing the Njoku with. There was none. They have nothing to show. You said you are compelled by content of the court order to recognize Edoze Njoku. Then give us the details. Where did you get it from? Is it from the Supreme Court or by the appeal court itself? There was nothing to show for it. So as I'm talking to you today we had another court proceeding, and they refused to make a hearing. In that same court today, the court denied them because you can't give what you don't have. You can't jump from anywhere to become national chairman. In the first place, after the convention of Owerri, they went to Jigawa, from Jigawa to Kano, and the Supreme Court threw all this into the dustbin, that Victor Ikoyi is the duly elected national chairman of APGA. So I'm very surprised that the same case, after leaving the office, is still coming back again. So if actually he says he's a national chairman by 2019, where are we today? APGA, the party in question, have moved away from that litigation and conduct another convention, fresh convention, where the chief barrister Sly Ezekonwa emerged as the national chairman of the party.
When was the convention conducted?
That was 31st May of 2023. So are you saying your chairmanship elapsed to 5 or 6 years? The answer is no. So we knew them very well. It's because of the upcoming election in Anambra State. So they have grouped themselves to make something out of it. And at the end of the day, they will fail woefully. Take it to the bank.
Is this all about the governor? Because we've heard when you started that they are always resurfacing in the politics of APGA again and again. Yes. That those are probably may say, if it's about the interests they may have against the governor or issues they may have against the governor, because the governor seems to be backing Barrister Sly as the chairman. And Njoku is insisting that he is the chairman of the party. Do you feel that this is about the second term of Governor Soludo?
Of course. We knew that. That was my first statement. We knew them very well. They are looking for something through the governor. And the governor, you know, is an economist. The little money that we have, he wants to develop Anambra State. So he can't give it to anybody. We knew when they have...
Who is the leader of the party?
The national leader of the party is the Governor Charles Soludo.
As the governor?
As the governor. That is the constitution made him. It's not by himself.
Are the group of Njoku recognizing the governor of the leader?
Of course, they recognize him as national leader of the party. And the Governor Charles Soludo knew very well that this is the duly elected national chairman of the party. He was in attendance at the convention that first May 2023. So you don't expect somebody like Prof to dance to their tune. Meanwhile, he knew what is happening within the Anambra State. So the backup they have is Chekwa Sokori. So we knew him very well. 2007, he was being expelled from the party. He challenged the expulsion to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court affirmed his expulsion. So he went and joined another political party. He failed woefully, and they registered the party. So where is he coming back again? Up to today, if you go to the ward, the local government and the ward of Chekwa Sokori, there was no registered name by Chekwa Sokori as a member of APGA. So I don't know where they are coming from. During that 2019, I was the chairman, Kogi State chairman of APGA. So I never knew this group. So can he tell us the delegation from Kogi State that attended that Owerri convention? The answer is no.
I mean, it's disturbing because APGA probably would have been ranked among the first 5 political parties in this country. If I may ask, what's the position of APGA in your rating? Because this distraction means that your house is divided, and a house that is divided against itself cannot stand.
Yeah, we are not divided. These people, they are not...
So you feel that Njoku is not having some people that are supporting him?
No.
But there are those that are also supporting... There are those that are supporting Njoku as the chairman. The number of your members.
That is their job. They are not a group. They just form alliance.
Do they have structure in the wards?
That is what we should ask him. In my state, Kogi State, they don't have any single person supporting him. Let him come out and name somebody who is supporting him in my state. There was none. They started calling all the state chairman, aligned with Barrister Ezekonwa. So if you have your structure, they made you convention in Owerri. So what are you saying? Provide those structures again. There was none. So we knew them. There are just a few numbers that want to make money from Professor Charles Soludo. And his
so is your party not disturbed by that few number? Isn't it a distraction to your party?
The court will clarify it as soon as possible. You will see it. They will throw all this rubbish into dustbin.
Do you feel that the governor has made move well as a leader of the party? Because as a leader of the party, you don't just ought to probably take a side by supporting by a slice leadership. Njoku are insisting that they have a case, and for the fact that INEC is recognizing Njoku means that they should pay attention to what they are saying. Away from the description of what you probably may say, they are just group of number of people agitating. What steps has the governor taken in trying to put the house together? Because if ABGA is divided, it means that you may lose out from the next election in Anambra State, which is the only state that the ABGA is holding on to.
ABGA is Anambra. Anambra is ABGA.
So you feel another party cannot take over Anambra?
No, it's not possible.
Is the Labour Party a joke to the ABGA?
No, there's not like Labour Party. We have Peter
in Anambra State that they won at the presidential election.
Obi is not Labour Party. Point of correction. We only have Peter Obi running that election. And the whole wave make other people to become whatever they be. There is nothing like Labour Party in Anambra. Okay.
So you feel if election is conducted today?
What happened in Edo State? I think they have up to 5 or 6 House of Rep members in Edo State, probably Senate.
They have one in the Senator.
So it's just Peter Obi. There's nothing like Labour Party.
So you feel election is conducted today in Anambra, the Labour Party might not defeat ABGA?
We'll still have 21 over 21.
In the local government election?
No. We are not even jittery about that. We are very confident. Even outside that, the work the Professor Charles Soludo is doing today, everybody is an eyesore.
They're saying the governor is not performing.
Yes, probably, maybe, I don't know where you heard it from, but I knew and I saw it. And people in Anambra confirm it very well.
They said he's speaking grammar as a professor, that he told Nigerians and told the people of Anambra that as a master in economics, he will address the many challenges of the people of Anambra, but he's not performing, and that probably may not elect him again as the governor. That's the information on ground.
That is what I said. I said, I don't know where you got your information from, but myself,
do you feel I've done better?
No, very well. I can rank him one of the best governors in Nigeria today. He has so many programs that affect youths. And people are very happy. Go to the road in Anambra. We don't have such roads except in the, maybe in Lagos alone. The quality of the infrastructure in Anambra compared to none. I can boldly say it, except otherwise in Lagos State. You can't see it on anywhere elsewhere. So what we are saying is, it's an eyesore. Professor Charles Soludo is not somebody that you go to and say, give me this. That's so that you will be chanting for him. No. He preferred doing better to an Iberian than to give you that money. No. You want to see that infrastructure on ground. So we are not jittery about Soludo. Soludo will make ABGA more proudly than any other. Yes, from Peter Obi.
You feel so?
From Peter Obi did his own part, and ABGA come to stay. Then when Obiano assumed office, marvelous well. But Professor Charles Soludo is one of the best among them.
I mean, are you not worried that your party is not popular? Probably the case study you only have is only in Anambra. There are those that will tell you, if ABGA is just a state party, but as a national figure, as a national party, you ought to have strongholds in other states. Are you not bothered about the description people have about ABGA?
Not at all. What makes political party to be a national party? We have, in previous time, we had House of Rep member in Taraba State, twice. The same thing in Niger State. And we have local government chairman in Kaduna State during the Rufai period. So what do we call national party? In Benue State, we had four House of Rep member.
Because your turnout was very poor in the presidential election.
Of course, I have told you.
And you couldn't even win Anambra State.
Yes, I have told you, it's not Labour Party per se. It's Peter Obi. Because of the agitation, which you and I knew very well.
Some of your party members voted for Peter Obi.
Of course. That's what I told you when we had Anambra election, we discovered that Peter Obi, of course, because of the scenario, the national politics, some people have that sympathy vote for Peter Obi because he's part of APGA. APGA made him what he is today.
How do you mean that he's part of APGA?
If you are saying Peter Obi did very well, it's not from Labour Party, it's from APGA. The kudos should be given to APGA for 80 years. So whatever he's doing today, he's still an APGA member. I saw him as still an APGA member because he get the whole kudos from APGA, but he refused to surface again until he come back. Just like as my former national chairman said, let him come back to APGA. APGA will make him as a national leader as well. That will still take the APGA to the next level, if you wish so. So if you want to vie for any other election, since he has assumed as APGA governor for a good 80 years, and people are saying he did very well, why not come back to the same route so that we'll push you forward again?
All right, dwelling on the issue, you view that the status of Njoku is illegal because it's wrong for the party, which probably you are saying that he is not the chairman and he's parading himself from your description, not on his end, because his end is the one saying that Mr. Sly is parading himself as the chairman of the party by virtue of the fact that he's recognized by INEC and is insisting that he remains the elected chairman as far as 2019 convention is concerned. Do you feel that he has a different view about 2023 convention your party conducted? Do you feel that there was a problem from that convention?
There was no problem from that convention. I have told you earlier on, the Edoze Njoku so-called and his cohorts, they always come up with something. In 2021, when Soludo was running for the governorship election in Anambra State, the same thing happened. They did the same thing, replaced the Professor Charles Soludo with another person's name. But what happened at the end? After some weeks, the name has been removed. So the same thing will happen with this same scenario. So we are not panicking about what is good doing up and down. The court will do the justification to the matter as soon as possible.
Do you feel INEC is involved in all of this? Because we can't just begin to find a name in a website.
Yes, INEC said because of the contempt proceeding. We don't know. Let them even show us the court they are obeying. Where is the court order? Till today, as I said, they have not anything to prove about that. Show us the court order that you are proving that made you to give Edoze Njoku recognition as national chairman of APGA. Till today, as I speak to you, you are a journalist. You can walk to him and let them provide such court order. There was none. So I'm very surprised that we are going back to the same system that have made Victor Ikoyi as a national chairman, affirming him for 4 years. And he's only the person that have that legal proceeding to sign a letter to the INEC for notification of convention. Then if we believe so where did the venue he sent to INEC? Probably is Oka. So where is Owerri coming from? And they were heavily represented. The same INEC. So let them show us the INEC official that participated in their own Owerri convention. The answer is nowhere to be found.
Do you feel the fight is not just, because of the newly Mr. Sly's election? Was he also engaging the last administration? The one that he probably is saying that his own convention stood.
I don't know for him. If you said you are a national chairman through 19 to 2023, your tenure has elapsed. Let us just agree that he was a national chairman through 19 to 2023. It's 4 years. So why are you still claiming another regime again? Which probably, Edoze Njoku knew what he's doing. But maybe some of them that are following him, they might likely not in the picture of the whole scenario. But himself knew that he's playing game. And he's not going to succeed.
Is your party still interested about their number to your party? To be back in your fold?
You don't have numbers.
In your leadership, is your leadership not interested about bringing them together? Or bringing them back to your fold if they want to come to agreement of coming under the leadership of Mr. Sly? Are you interested?
We'll be very interested, but they have to go back to their wards. Because as I speak to you today, they are not even member of APGA.
So you mean they are not registered?
They are not registered at their ward. That's what I'm saying. Both the so-called leader, they called Taklk, was not registered in his own ward. So we are ready to accept anybody. But they must go back to the award.
Is there no preference to them as, I mean, if you can say one of the stakeholders of the party? Are they not stakeholders?
No. Since when? I have told you now that Taklk has been expelled since 2007. And he challenged that expulsion to the Supreme Court. And he failed. He went and formed another political party. So if he wants to join APGA, he has to go back to the root, which is his own ward. As I say, speak to you
what
now,
happened that he was expelled?
He was not registered in his own ward. So he can't claim a national leader.
What was the reason behind his expulsion?
Yes, it was anti-party activities. That's just simple about it.
Do you feel he doesn't still have capacity again to add to to the glory of APGA?
No. If you want to come, as I said, we welcome him. But let him go back to the root. It's not by court order. No, it's not possible.
Is he interested about the chairmanship also?
I don't know for him. Just like as I said, I was a state chairman for 8 years. Those groups you are seeing today, I never met with them like this. So you can't emanate from somewhere after 8 years or 9 years or 10 years and want to claim a leadership of it. It doesn't happen. Not even as big as APGA.
You keep describing APGA as big.
We are still the third.
Labour Party is the third.
No. We are just saying Labour Party. These people are just a member of Obi.
So you feel after PDP, APC?
There will be no Labour Party. I just told you now what happened in the Edo State. What is the figure in Edo State?
So you feel if
we divide the APC or PDP vote, they are not even come as 30% of what the Labour Party have. Where is the Labour Party? They have up to 4 or 5 House of Rep members, probably 1 senator or 2 senators. Where are they? Are they not supposed to work for their party? The answer is very clear. Peter Obi is a person that everybody wants to vote. What happened in the FCT here? I think they have voted the woman before they discovered that it's not even their own tribal person. Are you not aware as a journalist? They vote Obi.
FCT is a home for all. Probably that was why they elected her.
No. Let me just tell you now that the non-Niji in FCT that made up of the numbers per se, they probably want to vote Obi, even the indigenes. But at the end of the day, they discovered that their own man was not even the Labour Party. So Mama and Papa Pikin, they voted everything. So it went like that. Let us see another election in the FCT, whether it will happen in that way. It's not going to happen in that way.
All right, because I'm more particular that if election is to be conducted today,
yes,
and APGA is still to start an election, they might not still come forth.
I have told you, we are the third political party in Nigeria. Leave this scenario.
What was the position of the last election?
I don't know, but I confirm to you. We are the ground.
All right.
We have roots. We have root down the polling unit. It's not all about voting. What we are saying, we need structure on ground. If you want to talk about structure, after APC, PDP, there was no other political party that have structure like APGA. Go to the far Yobe, Adamawa, Borno, Lagos, Oshu, Kogi, Benue. You see them.
But people feel it's just, your party is just in the south east of this country, that it doesn't have all of that structure that you're describing in other states.
Yeah, they have to feel so, but I've just confirmed to you now.
So you mean you have structure across board?
Across board. Than any other political party, except PDP and APC. Where is Labour Party in Anambra State?
It's still very strong, if we want to confirm that in Anambra State. All right, everyone.
Before you go further, even in Abia State, Alex Otti was APGA. If you recall, in 2019, he won through, in 2015, he won through APGA in Abia State. Do you remember that? The same Alex Otti. It's not Labour that made him. We popularized him as APGA political party in Abia State. He won and he lost at the Supreme Court. So if he's now the governor of Abia State, I say it's a Labour Party. It's not Labour.
All right, everyone. The convention is so much important because the party produces candidates that also, well leads the country and affairs. And the very disturbing issues coming from all APGA is the fact that this seems to be having the headship problem. Njoku is insisting that he is the chairman, while Mr. Sly, Barrister Sly, has been confirmed as elected chairman of the party. I will go on a quick break right away, and once we return from the break, we'll finalize the discussion with the national vice chairman of the party. Do stay with us on the program.
For an insightful idea that takes the center stage and the conversation that gets beyond the headlines, to explore the lasting impact of political decisions, Big Talk got you covered. From policy debates to geopolitical insights, from thought-provoking discussions to actionable insight.
What is the real responsibility of government?
Big Talk delves deep into the heart of the matter. Join us weekdays on global televisions from 6:30 p.m. for a reverting journey into the heart of politics, where we dissect issues shaping our society.
I want to thank everyone for staying with us. I still have Honorable Abdulaziz Rico, the Afghan National Vice Chairman, giving us a perspective to the current Afghan leadership crisis and the concern of Mr. Njoku and that of Sly Ezekonwa, who was elected as the chairman of the party. I mean, Njoku will tell you that I have a Supreme Court order, I have a Supreme Court judgment in my hand. Probably that probably may compel him to feel he is the chairman. What do you depict from the content of that Supreme Court judgment?
Yes, even as that, the Supreme Court have came out clearly, said that the correction of the slip does not make Edoze Njoku as the national chairman. They only correct that name of Victor Ikowe and he place it with Edoze Njoku. Because probably, if you don't know the word where the whole system emanated from, the suit in Jigawa, Victor Ikowe was not part of the suit as a national chairman. Then, in the judgment of the Supreme Court, the court mistakenly fixed Victor Ikowe instead of Edoze Njoku in the court in the judgment of Jigawa. Now, they later went back again to the same Supreme Court to clarify the judgment. And the Supreme Court spelled it out clearly that despite the correction of the ruling, does not confirm Edoze Njoku as the national chairman. That the leadership crisis is within the party. So, what are we saying? They have that judgment within themselves. And the lawyer that went back, we are not the one that went back for the case because we know what the Supreme Court said. But they are the one that went back and said, okay, we want this clarification. And the Supreme Court spell it out clearly to them. And they have that judgment with them. They have the copy. So, I don't know. Going back to the same Supreme Court, if not by maybe the way our system is working, I think he was supposed to be somebody in jail by now. Because it's the apex court. Once they make that pronunciation, you shouldn't be going back to the lower court again. So, that's where we find ourselves.
All right. So do you feel, just lastly before we wrap up, do you feel that Njoku and his group do not have good intention about APGA?
No. I have told you. We have some of them. Like today in court, we met some of them that we knew as somebody who have spent the same 80 years with Victor Ikoyi. They are part of this group. Probably when he was cracking joke with me today, I told him clearly, they know what they are doing, but they want to siphon 1 or 2 persons. They are jobless. We know them. This is what they do every 4 years. If you are part of the system that provide the leadership of Sly Ezekonwa, and you are coming back to join Edoze Njoku, the public should look at the kind of people that are parading themselves. You spent 80 years with Victor Ikoyi as a national leader. Now you are coming back to support somebody who have been fighting in your own era, coming back again. So I don't know the word because of the system where I am. I don't want to use a harsh words.
No problem. I appreciate you, Honorable Abdulaziz Ariko, the APGA National Vice Chairman. Thanks so much for joining us on the program. We'll still track the development within your party, and I will have more update on that issue. Thanks so much for joining us on the program tonight. There are a whole lot of issues within that party, and that was finally the consequences that may be able to try in a bid to arrive at solving the leadership crisis in APGA. And now, after the break, we'll be discussing the issues of the detained leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, who suffered setback just yesterday with the trial judge, Justice Binta Nyoko, withdrawing from further hearing of the case. Right after this break, we'll dive into that issue on the program. Just stay with us.